you're making very grave allegations. And the rules that apply in this House are that you should be able to substantiate any allegation that you make before this House. One of the allegations you're making is that there are 5 companies that run like a cartel. Secondly, that these companies are sponsoring headlines. Honorable CS, those allegations, if you cannot prove them, kindly drop them. If you can prove them, go ahead and give us factual basis of those allegations.
Mr. Speaker, last Sunday, I was engaging a journalist who wanted clarification about some of the issues that we are discussing here today. Mr. Speaker, the name of that journalist is Gerard Andai from Daily Nation and Business Daily. And I asked him, Mr. Andai, I find it difficult to continue giving you answers because even when we provide the correct information about edible oil, you continue to write negative stories. That gentleman from the Nation, Mr. Speaker, told me, I have received from Ms. Pamela Mutua, the CEO of KNTC, all the answers and the trends of the downward spiral of edible oil prices. But every time I write the correct truth, my editors tell me that all they want is a negative story. Mr. Speaker, that conversation did not happen verbally. That conversation happened over WhatsApp, so I have got evidence to substantiate. I submit, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. Now, Honorable CS and Honorable Members, statements in the media are inadmissible and they do not speak to the accuracy of any matter that can be discussed in this House. And therefore, as you rise to ask supplementary questions, don't refer to any statement in the press.
From Citizen TV.
Yes.
KNTC is not, of course, exempt from VAT.
Yeah.
Can you confirm on the number of jerrycans, which you said 170, they are about imported?
Yeah.
That the government has paid VAT?
Yeah.
On the same?
Yes, correct, yes. We paid VAT.
Okay.
VAT cannot be exempted. Okay. We can exempt all other things except VAT. And by the way, let me start from here, Abdi. Today, you've seen the letter I've written to National Treasury. Yeah? And I have removed, I'm suggested and we have already agreed that as soon as he runs in the country, we are going to remove this duty on edible oil so that anybody can bring, so that people will not think that KNTC is doing something that is very special. We are only doing this to bring down the cost of living. We allowed them, we wanted to test the market with one company, very limited import. But see what has happened. Sasa nimesema, kila mtu, hata huo hasora, hata mtu yote, hata wewe Apollo, endeleta mafuta.
Was it from our records? I did do a search on Twiga Foods, which were your main supplier, the retailers.
Yeah.
And they were selling at some point at 4,400 thereabout after VAT.
Yeah.
And then when I observed that of a period of a fortnight, they pulled down.
Yes.
I did reach out to them and they provided me with an invoice that they wouldn't sell more than what the local manufacturers are offering at the time.
You see what happened, Abdi, I'll tell you very clearly.
Yeah.
When I made this decision to import edible oil and I went to cabinet, as I've said here, I don't know whether you're following, the price was 400 shillings per litre. It has plummeted. And these people have reduced prices. One, because of the pressure of the speculation of this huge supply coming to the market. And two, in the hope that they will frustrate KNTC out of the market. And which I agree. And that now they have left me with no option. Now see what they have forced me to do. Now, even that small privilege that they are having, I have opened to all Kenyans. And I'm a happy man today. Thank you.
Just one question, Emmanuel from KTN. You've gone on the offensive against the media, especially NMG. Are you going to apologize?
I am not apologizing. First, they should apologize to Gerard and I, whom they have threatened to fire, just for wanting to write an article that is balanced. My friend, I've been a media owner before. I've been a writer in your newspapers and all that before. There's nobody who is pro-media more than me. But I know the difference between media and what Thomas Baldwin called the prerogative of the harlot, the exercise of power without responsibility. Thank you.
Was it one final question? Before you one final question?
Hiyo ndio ingekuwa question ya mwisho.
Sini ya mwisho.